My first digital story ended on a high note. Gloria Gaynor's I Am What I Am provided the title and created a fine ending to my story. A story in which I reflected on what it meant to me to be different. Growing up between two cultures, marrying into a different race, bringing up two children whose identity is in flux and not mine. This story was a hopeful one celebrating difference and promoting the idea of bridging worlds, continents, lives, a rainbow story. The story stemmed from experiences within Botswana, a country whose first president married a white woman, and for who thus mixed-race families were something to respect, hold precious, and celebrate. And then from the UK, where while not always as warm and welcoming as Botswana, there was still a sense that what we were was maybe alien and strange, but worth at least a curious glance and acknowledgement. When I look at my story now, I cringe. After 7 years in South Africa, I struggle to see difference, and especially my whiteness, as something to celebrate or to be proud of. My CPT story would be one of success. Over the last years, I've gone from strength to strength. I have published, I've joined national research projects, I've started and completed my PhD, I got promoted, I've become an academic. I perceive CPT as a place of opportunities, a place of growth for those who reach out for it. But I also have, maybe for the first time in my life, made intimate acquaintance with the knapsack of being white. I've become white. I've experienced white privilege. While I'm proud of what I've achieved, there's a nagging feeling, is this only due to the fact that my skin is the color of white? Does my white entitlement and self-assurance allow me to ask for what I want? Does my white voice demand that people listen to me in meetings, even if they are older and more experienced? Is it my white voice that should be heard? While my CPT story is one of maturing, growing and settling into my identity as academic, my private life in South Africa is one of edges, tensions, constant struggles and self-doubt. I live a life among people of color. I enjoy this. It feels good to reach out to others in a country that still struggles to engage socially across difference. To, in the eyes of others, feel at ease among black people, maybe even to be seen as one of them. But is this comfort and ease not an illusion? In my most intimate relationships, I struggle, I fight, I cause pain, I get hurt, I often become the other. I've run out of answers to my younger son, asking me why he's the only brown child in the kindergarten, a school that I chose for him to learn my language and my culture. To my older son, yearning for my fair skin and straight hair. To myself, when I have to question my inability to stand up for my husband when I witness that he's unfairly treated. Or to my friend's anger and frustration when I seemingly judge her decision to finally give in to her daughter's pleas for relaxed hair. I hurt and I inflict hurt, and in this cycle of pain inflicted over centuries by people who look like me to people of color, and who have paved the way so that people who look like me can reap the rewards in this country is full of sorrow and inequality, I struggle to acknowledge and recognize my own. Deep down, I know that to move on in this so strikingly beautiful country, we would have to acknowledge that we are all wounded and in need for healing. Do I become of this country through my pain? Recently, I came across a quote that struck me to the bone. You cannot hate somebody after you've heard their stories. Which story would I tell? The rainbow story is long gone. What story can I tell now? What story can I give? Or can give me an answer to the one question that I'm carrying with me. Will I ever belong?